Hey folks, what's shaking? So this is the last Marvel Monday from my mother's house this summer. In a few days, I'll be hitting the road, heading back to Nevada, moving into a new apartment, trying to avoid the extreme heat, set up a new little office, and get ready for my semester to start as a teacher about a week later. It's going to be crazy once I get back on the highway. So the next Marvel Monday it'll probably be a while. It might not be until I get back these submission from CGC of comics that I'm having graded. I have two different purchases here from Whatnot. These are ones that I am happy with. I was a Debbie Downer last week. I wasn't really happy with any of those, but these are ones that I'm really happy with. But I am going to call away ambulance again and do a little bit of complaining and talk about how I made up for something. So the first two here were our Daredevil books, and I bought them in June. They've been in the box. I just now opened them for the first time. Daredevil's my second favorite after Spider-Man. It goes Spider-Man, Daredevil, X-Men. I'd say Wolverine and Daredevil are tied for me. I like the X-Men a lot, but those are my main three that I think that I deal with Marvel stuff. So here we've got Daredevil 212. The condition looks really nice. It's got our boy with the Kingpin. And as you all know, the new Daredevil show coming out next year. Hopefully they get it finished with all these strikes going on. It might get delayed some more. But this is from 1984. It is in pretty nice shape. I'm not going to press it. I'm not going to submit it for a long time, if ever. And then I also have 214, a couple issues later, in really nice shape, also from 1984. Now these three came from a 4th of July order out of Canada. It was the same night that I purchased the Batman comic that I totally regret buying. I tried to return it. They refused. So you need to be really, really careful when you're buying stuff on Whatnot. Sometimes they're using a crappy phone and you can't really see, and then you get in a bidding war and turn it off. That's what I would do. You got to be careful on Whatnot. So, but this purchase here is one of the best ones I've had on Whatnot. So first off, we have X-Men 121. From 1979. It looks like it's in pretty nice shape to me. Probably a, I don't know, 8.5, 9.0, something like that. I love the 70s stuff from, starting with issue 94. I have learned a lot about X-Men. I didn't really know a lot, which we'll talk about that here in a second with one of these other books. And then here's a real old one, X-Men 41. It's got some wear on it, but this is from the 60s. So, looks pretty good to me. I'm not going to press it or anything like that. But it's just another good X-Men to have in my collection. Now on this one, I bought this mainly because I wanted this book and I made a mistake earlier. So here we've got, this is my favorite X-Men book, X-Men 35. This is the first appearance of the Spider-Man with the X-Men. And this is from the 1960s Silver Age. It looks in pretty nice shape. The order that I'm submitting to CGC in August won't have any Silver Age books in it, but eventually I'm going to do a big Silver Age order. I have about 20 Silver Age Spider-Man comics, and a lot of those are going to get graded. This one will definitely get graded. This is one that I probably won't sell for a while, if ever. You know, X-Men and Spider-Man are really my favorite. Here we've got them together. In the 1960s, Silver Age. There's a couple spine ticks on it. The corners look pretty good. The colors look good. I'm really, really happy with this. Now, one of the main reasons that I bought that is because in early June, late May, I participated in an Instagram claim sale that Elite Comics 11 put on, and I purchased the X-Men number 83, which is basically a reprint of this. For those of you who don't know, and I didn't know at the time, X-Men number 67 through 93, they're all reprints. The series was struggling. They were not doing very well, so they were just reissuing old stories again. And, you know, I bought it. The price wasn't that great. You know, I saw it on the claim sales. I go, ooh, Spider-Man, X-Men. I don't want that, you know, so I made an offer. They accepted. And then the next day I looked it up and I'm like, oh gosh, it's a reprint. It's a reprint of X-Men 35. The cover is nearly the same. And I tried to cancel my order. I know they made thousands of dollars that night. And Elite Comics 11 and Collector Supreme, they raised all kinds of hell about me trying to back out of that order. And they said it wasn't a reprint. It's X-Men 83. And I went ahead and paid them out of guilt and feeling like I was going to get blackballed from any Elite Comics 11 Instagram sales ever again. Not that I have not participated in one since, but I did pay it. I didn't give them my shipping address, and they mailed it to my old apartment, which is going to a friend's house. So I will see that X-Men 83 in a few weeks, probably, when I get my mail from my friend who's been getting my mail over the summer. I don't want it. I'm going to try to sell it. I'd be happy to get my money back. I was really disappointed in how upset they were that I tried to cancel the order because it was a reprint. They didn't say during the sale, this is a reprint. I mean, it is X-Men number 83, but it is a reprint of X-Men 35, which I have right here. So, anyway, some more advice, and then I'm going to quit complaining. I know I've been doing a lot of complaining on these comic book episodes lately. When you are participating in any of these whatnot sales or Instagram claim sales, people get rushed into buying it before somebody else does. You know, the time is short, especially on whatnot, when you see that clock dropping down and other people are bidding, you know. Calm down. Try to have something else where you can look it up before you bid on it to see what's it selling for on eBay. What's the website say that it's worth? Do you see any information about that book? Also, make sure that you get a good look at it. You know, that Batman that I was complaining about last week, they had a crappy phone doing the video for that, and I couldn't see. There's a bunch of creases in it. It's beat to hell. It's a 1980s book, and it's definitely in way worse shape than this from the 1960s. Okay, so be careful when you're buying stuff online. I could have just told them to jump in the lake and not paid them, but I felt guilty. I had the money. I went ahead and paid it. Maybe I'll be able to get that money back later, but at least I've got the real deal Holyfield right now, right here. All right, so this is going to be my last Marvel Monday for a long time. It probably won't be until September. I'm mainly in the card stuff right now, and football season's right around the corner, and that's probably going to be all my buying and selling for a while. I would like to get a CGC 9.8 Ultimate Fallout 4 with the first appearance of Miles Morales. I don't want to pay $1,800 for it. I would like to get one for a few hundred less. I'm hoping that it mellows out in the fall or the winter and I can get one. All right. Enough complaining. Hope everybody's doing well. Have a great day. Peace.